Echo Knight 2, The Lord of Nightmares. A game surely living up to its name. Okay, last time we got what I guess is supposed to be the neutral ending. That's not the only ending in this game. So, what I've been doing since we last saw The Lord of Nightmares is I played through the game a second time. Why? Because I missed a ghost. That's right, missed one ghost that I was not able to get at the end of the game. So, had to go back and get that. So we're going to take a look at that ghost now. I have a save file here. We're going to load this up. Now, the ghost I missed was one of the hide-and-seekers. The reason I missed is because that hide-and-seeker is in a place where there is no light. None. But at this point in the game, I do have the oil lamp. A portable light maker. Now, we lose that at some point in the game. We lose it after we get captured. So you don't have this oil lamp to the end of the game. Which means that if you don't get this one particular ghost by the time you lose the oil lamp, you can't get this ghost. What you have to do is, after getting the oil lamp, we head back to the mansion. Not even deep into the mansion. It's right here, at the boathouse. There is no light in this boathouse. This one child found a very good place to hide, because who would come looking for him here? There he is. Hey. Hey, you. Yeah, I mean, I had to look it up. I didn't find you, so I had to look up the walkthrough, actually. Sheep's gold coin. So Kurt is the kid who is in the locker, and I think this is a clue as to how you find him. Usually when you try to open the locker, you can't because he's holding it shut. But, like, during the hour, I guess during night, during the late hours, he falls asleep so you can open the door. So that's why I was able to open that locker at one point, because it was late and he fell asleep. So I guess this is the clue of how you do that. He's out of here. That's his piece. So that was the one that I didn't get. I'm now going to go back to the system, and we're going to load. Because this is like halfway through the game right now. What we want to do... Let's see. This was my original end game. I think this is my second run. Alright, so then I kept playing on. And we're now loading that save. So, after getting that ghost, and then continuing to play on, and eventually getting all of the other ghosts, we ended up with only 2 more ghosts that we needed to get. One was the girl who gave us the hide-and-seek quest to begin with. One of the kids we just found in the boathouse. One of the kids was under a table in the dining room. One of the kids was under a desk in a room that didn't have any light. There was just like a candle on a desk, so you had to light that candle. No, there was a candlestick. You had to put the candle in the candlestick and then light the candle, and then you could see the kid under the desk. And then, the last one. Who was that last child? There's a 4th. In any case, in this save, we do have all of them. Oh, I was just talking about the locker. Completely forgot that. I was just talking about the locker. Right, so it was the locker. And then we go back to her.
ダニエルとカートとジェフとあとローラが隠れてるの。
We're not hiding anymore.
早く出てきてよ。
All right, let's give her these coins.
あと3人も隠れてる。あと2人。あと1人でおしまいなのに。これで全部。
That's all of them.
やっとみんな見つけた。
It did take me a while. And she's out of here. She had to wait until the hide-and-seek game was finally done. All right. Only one more. The head of the household, Albert's dad. He said that, as head of the household, he had to wait until everyone else was taken care of. And then once that was done, he could go. And I believe we go back up here for him. No, actually, no. That's up there is where Jessica is. In order to get to the father, yeah, we have to go through the dining room, because then we can go through the joined room, which takes us to the wing of the house that the father is in. So, what is the difference between this run and the previous run? Why are we getting different endings? The reason is because in the first ending, we did not have all of the astral pieces. Didn't collect all of them. But this time we will. And you do remember that every time we get one of these souls, we do get another stained glass piece in the big window at the chapel. So once we get this final piece, we're going to head to that chapel. Well, we should probably get Jessica first. Get her out of her coffin. This is where we met Albert, and he was pondering the blood-red moon. He's rushing to sacrifice... her name's Rebecca? Hold on. Man, I'm just bad with the names in this game. Okay. Christina is the name of our girlfriend, but it's not her real name, is it? Her name... Let's see. Well, here's Jessica Clancy. Who is the other one? The other woman. Yeah, Rebecca. This little girl in the blimp was actually Christina. Then she lost her memory of her former life because of the blimp trauma. So, yeah, Rebecca was the survivor of the blimp accident. She lost her memory. She became Christina. She is now our girlfriend. And Albert kidnapped her to sacrifice her to save Jessica's life because the two of them are twins, is how it works. You understand. So yeah, Rebecca and Christina are the same person. So if I refer to them, it's... If I refer to one of those names, same person. Hello.
長きクランシー家の歴史は私ももう行くとしよう。
And that is the last soul. That's all of them. They're all gone. So, with that done, I'm going to head back to the first wing of the house and open up Jessica's coffin. And then she's going to say, we got to head to that clock tower. And we will. But before we do that, we're going to go to the chapel. Even though Albert is probably in a big rush to sacrifice Christina, you know, we're taking our time. We're helping out the ghosts. We're going to go to church. Just because Albert's rushing doesn't mean we need to. Remember how in the first Echo Night, it ended with a frantic escape from the ship as... Well, it wasn't sinking, but it was going to be pulled up to heaven. Really nothing like that in this game. I mean, it's a different setting. Still, there was a certain urgency, I think, to the end game of Echo Night 1 that maybe this game doesn't quite have. Oh, did you ever notice the clue on the door? 2 women's faces, identical. It was in front of us the whole time. Foreshadowing is what they call that. Oh, I already did this. Okay. Never mind then. Because she's gone. Alright, so she's already on her way to the clock tower then. By the way, did you wonder what happened to the groundskeeper? That guy who chased us a couple of times in the game? The last time we saw him, he fell in that river. Well, during the part where you're riding on that door as a raft down the river, if you happen to look to your left during a part in that, you see his body on the side of the cave as you go by it. So he did not survive that, and you do see his body if you happen to look at it as you're passing by. He doesn't have a ghost, but he's dead. You know, when I was playing this the second time, I did get the void when I went through this door the first time. I guess it has something to do with that cutscene, because the groundskeeper makes you go through that, and then you go into this room and he keeps talking. But yeah, it did happen a second time. Okay, yeah, Clock Tower is already unlocked here. But what we want to do is go to the chapel. Now armed with the remaining ghost balls, we will feed them to the moon, as you do at the church. And here go my remaining balls. There they go. Now, during this playthrough, I did get all of the holy waters and the soundtrack record. I was not able to get the shoes. And also, from what I read, if you come here only once with all 30 ghost balls, you can get that thing up top. I don't know what that does, but apparently that is an item you could get, but the cost is every single ball in the game. That doesn't really matter, though. What does matter is that we would have completed the stained glass window back here. That's why I played through this again for. So we're going to go to this window, and we're going to see what happens. All right, stained glass window, show me your ghostly secrets. Well, 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 look who it is. Hello, Satan.
久しぶりだ。
Yeah, we haven't seen him since the end of the first game.
君のような人に出会うのはいつ以来だろう。
I played the game, well, it's been one year since I played that one.
遠い昔から私は様々な人に出会ってきた。
Many people.
その中で時折、君のような人物が現れる。君たちは私から見ればとても変わっている。そう、実に面白いよ。
We're a fascinating man.
君には時間がないはずだ。一つだけいいことを教えよう。
Alright, give me your devil wisdom.
この後、君は一つの大きな選択を迫られる。
Okay.
おそらく彼女はそうするはずだ。その選択が君の運命を決める。考える必要はない。
Yeah, don't think too hard about it.
信じる道を選びたまえ。
Believe in your own justice.
君と君の恋人のために。さて、君がどういう運命を選ぶのか楽しみにしているよ。また会おう。
Well, I mean, it is very likely that at some point I'm going to play Echo Knight Beyond, so yes, I would assume we will meet again at some point. And we're out here. The stained glass pieces are gone. But something was left for us. The Comet Book. The big book of comets. Let's have a look. I found it at the ritual site in the chapel. The moon and the sisters. Once upon a time, there were two twin sisters who loved each other very much. Unfortunately, the two of them were afflicted with an incurable illness which plagued them from the moment they were born. That illness? A love. a love for Yans. Probably shouldn't have mentioned that. No one's going to get that after these playthroughs are long over. No one's going to make the... Like, I'm playing Juggernaut at the same time. So no one's going to get that if they watch this after the fact. Anyway, once the illness began to spread, it seemed impossible to save them. And that was precisely when a visitor appeared to one of the sisters. As she wept in pain, a man appeared at her side and whispered at her ear.
You are in such pain, aren't you? Still, there is a way to save yourself. Here, let me give you this stone. Use it to kill your sister when the moon shines red. If you do this, you will surely be spared from death.
She responded in disbelief, claiming that she would never do such a thing. She would not want to live with her own sister's blood on her hands. Hearing this, the man simply smiled and walked away. Soon after that, the moon turned red, and one of the sisters died that night. She gripped the stone firmly in her hands, a dull gleam emanating from within it. She cried out one last time, saying again that she could not live with her sister's blood on her hands, and her wish was granted. She gave her own life to give her sister immortality. And the sister she left behind still searches for the answer even now. Did her sister do the right thing? Is there anyone out there who can give her the answer that she seeks? And I assume this is letting us know who the mystery woman is. Remember Mystery Woman? She's all like, oh, you seem like an interesting fellow. Do you think you can save all these ghosts? I think not. And then she goes to Albert and she's like, take this knife and kill people with it to save your wife. Don't you love her? Wouldn't you do anything for her? I guess that's her story. She's the immortal sister, wondering if her sister made the right choice to save her. I guess offering the knife to other people to see if they will make the same decision. What choice will they make? Will they make the same choice the sister made? Or will they find another way, another solution? It's good we're getting some exposition on the mystery woman, since we really hadn't learned anything about her. What does it say in our notes about her? The red-headed woman. When the moon is red, everything will be decided. Is Jessica going to wake up, though? Yeah, doesn't say much about her. She's very mysterious. Now, the last area is the clock tower. Let me save first. I don't think there's a save point at the chapel. Because we were told that we're going to get a choice. So if we get some kind of choice, we might be doing this twice. Because we gotta know what happens, right? So, in the first ending, the way things turned out was we raced Albert to the top of the clock tower. We got there first. Albert came in, took a shot at us, and was going to kill us, but then was shot from behind by Jessica, who did not want him to kill. We were not offered a choice in that ending. how might things change now? Oh, there was a phone here. I mean, might as well use it. Might as well use it. I did not remember there being a phone in the clock tower. Hey, Al.
まだ私を追うのか。君の努力は認めよう。だが、それが報われることはない。君の恋人もジェシカと同じ病だ。そう長くはないぞ。見えるだろう？赤く染まったあの月が。ついに時が来たんだ！
So, in the neutral ending, you know, I never actually tried going through the front door. I'm assuming it's locked, which is why we use the back door. But let's just try it. Yeah, it's locked. So, in the neutral ending... Oh, that moon is big. I didn't notice how big that moon was before. In the neutral ending, Christina survives. And I guess that must be because Jessica dies. So... Does that mean that in the ending where Christina dies and we get married and have kids, does that mean she's immortal? Because according to Albert, Christina would die from the same disease. So the fact that she doesn't die and she survives, I guess means that the ritual worked. And if the ritual worked and saved her life, that probably means that she's immortal. Right, here's the elevator chase. He could probably try to take a shot at me from there. He's not trying. Which is good for me. Hey, Albert. Oh, that's going down? Well, that's no good. It's a good thing he's a very bad shot. You think he'd be better at murdering people by now? I mean, I guess he has to do it with the knife, though, right? Okay. How might things change?
くここを開けて。あの男はどうしたの？彼は狂ってるわ。早くしないと私たち。危ない！
彼女は渡さない。邪魔をする気なら死ん
リチャード！
Oh. It's not Jessica this time.
言ったはずよ。あなたのすべてを犠牲にできるかと。あなたにはまだ残されたものがある。あなた自身の命。
バカな。
あなたは姉さんと同じ。それで何かが救われるの？犠牲にしたふりをして結局は自分のため。変えられない運命をねじ曲げようと。
Oh, well, we're still playing. I don't know. Did something happen that she... I mean, well, I don't know if there was another outcome she expected. Is she displeased with the outcome? So, how we doing? Looking off into that dark night.
これが必要なんでしょ？さあ、持っていきなさい。そしてあなたの大切な人を救いなさい。
Well, this was the final choice of the first game as well. Do you want the Soul Stone? And to get the best ending, of course you would refuse it because the stone is evil. But we're here to see everything, so yeah, give me that sweet knife. Oh, she gave it to me. She gave me the knife. "19 days after his disappearance, investigators have determined that Richard Osmond, age 25, resident of 3 months earlier, weapon was appointed same kind of as reported missing there. Police officials got there's connection between individuals. The authorities will soon search more clues. Keep in mind there's high probability. I lost my soul. So we just get the game over screen. We were too greedy. We wanted that sweet devil knife. I mean, we knew, of course, it was the wrong decision. And I guess the reason she was disappointed was she was looking for someone who would not take the knife. I guess... Is she sort of like an origami killer kind of character? She wants to test people and see if they come out wanting. She is and I guess everyone she tests ends up taking the knife. And she's like, no, taking the knife is the wrong decision. Why does everyone take the knife? No. All right. Let us race up to the top again, and this time not take the knife. I guess the mystery woman, I guess she feels that her sister must have made the wrong decision in killing herself and giving the sister immortality. Saying, "Sis, you shouldn't have done that. It's not the way." So she goes around saying, "Hey, how do you feel about using this cool knife to kill a bunch of people to save the person you care about?" And then everyone she asks this says, "Yes, give me the knife, I will kill many peoples." And she's like, "No, everyone always wants to do that, but that's not the way." At least that's what I'm getting from this. That's my interpretation. First game had a blue stone that was like a counteract to the red stone, didn't it? The blue stone has not come up in this game. By the way, a question I've asked a few times is, what is the Lord of Nightmares? Because I wouldn't say there's anything in this game that really describes it. Apparently it's the stone. Apparently the red stone is the Lord of Nightmares. Though it seems like a more accurate translation would be to call it the Lord of Sleep. It seems. Lord of Nightmares might not be the most accurate of translations. It's a beautiful blood moon out tonight. Just remember, the next time you see a blood moon, just think, somewhere out there, someone is being sacrificed by an awesome red knife.
Richard.
Don't know who, don't know where, but it's happening. That man, on that day, I wouldn't call Albert insane. Like he like has a very logical reasoning for why he's killing all these people. I don't think he's right in doing it. I disagree with his conclusions, but I don't think insane is the word.
言ったはずよ。あなたのすべてを犠牲にできるかと。あなたにはまだ残されたものがある。あなた自身の命。
バカな。
あなたは姉さんと同じ。それで何かが救われるの。
Just like my
犠牲
sister.
にしたふりをして 結局は自分のため。
Being just like my sister is not good enough. I need someone to surpass my sister. To earn the code name, Big Sister.
変えられない運命をねじ曲げようと。
I'll be right back, Christina. I gotta refuse a knife.
「これが必要なんでしょ？さあ、持っていきなさい。そしてあなたの大切な人を救いなさい。」
I guess if I count as a sacrifice, I guess that's not a lie necessarily. But I refuse your knife.
他に道はないのよ。さあ。
Get your corrupt knife out of my face.
やっと見つけた。出てきなさい。どうせまた見てるんでしょ。
Hi, Satan.
私はかつて君に言ったはずだ。誰かが運命を受け継ぐまで君は決して死ぬことができないと。君はアルバートを殺した。そしてもし彼が石を受け取っていれば彼も殺すつもりだった。なぜだね。君は死を望んでいたのではなかったのかね。
私はただ知りたかっただけ。自らの望むもののために誰もが何かを踏みしだいていくのか。でももういい。望むものを見つけた。こんなものもう何の意味もないわ。
Didn't even flinch.
実に興味深い。君たちは実に面白いよ。さよならだ。本当に楽しかった。運命が君たちにふさわしい生徒、そして死を与えんことを。
死、私も。行きなさい。あなたにはふさわしい生が待っているわ。
Alright, I'll just leave you alone with the big red orb. Oh, it's going to heaven? The clock tower is going to heaven? Game is saved. Bye, clock tower. That's the moon. It's not red anymore. It's just a normal moon now. It's been 3 years. What have we been up to? Oh, Jessica's alive. So even though we didn't do the final sacrifice, did the sisters survive? Never again. No babies? We didn't have babies this time? Yay, happy ending, married and childless. Just the way we like it. And that is the good ending of... I was about to say Clock Tower because I had Clock Tower on the brain. No, Echo Knight 2, The Lord of Nightmares, in which we break the cycle of people being sacrificed with the redstone knife. And because we did it, both sisters survived. We returned home with Christina, got married, and did not have any kids. And Jessica, I assume, is living in the mansion. Like, I guess she inherited that entire mansion. So I guess she's the inheritor of the entire Clancy estate. She must be doing okay. So happy endings all around. In the neutral ending, Jessica died. Christina and us got married. And we had twins. But it said, we don't know what happened to the redstone. And then it showed a close-up of the twins all ominously. And I was like, what does that mean? What is that supposed to mean? I don't know what that was about. But apparently having kids was ominous. In the good ending, we do not have kids. And of course, the clock tower went to heaven. So that is the best ending. Thank you to all the Echo Knight fans. That's the ending you get if you save all the ghosts, talk to Satan, find out who the mysterious woman is, and have a final conversation with her. Echo Knight 2, The Lord of Nightmares. Thin. However, it's not actually thin. I thought it was going to be. It's not. Because guess what? There's like at least one more ending. I think 2 endings. And that was something I didn't know about until I looked into it a bit more. Here's my skill points. A+, I'm a genius! I'm genius rank. Thanks, Echo Knight 2. Yeah, so I thought we were ending Echo Knight 2 tonight. We're not. Because to do... Okay, so next time, on the actual final part of Echo Knight 2, we're going to be getting the remaining 2 endings. We're not doing that tonight. Now, one of them is not that hard to get, because one of them... You know how we have to race with Albert to get to the top of the clock tower? What if you just lost that race? Apparently you can do that. We'll try that next time. But the reason that we're waiting until next time is because to get the other ending I'm thinking about, I do have to play through this game again for a 3rd time. Why? Because we've seen what happens if we save some of the ghosts. We've seen what happens when we save all of the ghosts. But what if we don't... Well, I mean, we have to save some of the ghosts. But what if we don't get any of their balls? What if we just don't get any ghost balls? What happens if you don't do that? Apparently, there's another ending. If you get no ghost balls... So, we have to know what happens if you don't get any ghost balls, right? Apparently, it's the evil ending. Because only an evil man would not collect the ghost balls. That is how we are going to finish up Echo Knight 2. Usually, in a game with multiple endings, I would have wanted to save, like, the good ending for the last one, but, like, yesterday, I didn't think there were any other endings. It was just today when I looked into it a little bit more, and I said, what are you talking about? There's a ballless ending. What the hell are you talking about? There can't be a ballless ending, but apparently there is. So, that's what we're going to be doing next time. So we're not done yet. Even though we have seen the best ending where the clock tower rises to heaven and everyone's happy and childless. Next time, as we finish up Echo Knight 2, The Lord of Nightmares, we're going to see what happens when Albert beats us to the clock of the top tower, and we're going to see what happens if we have no balls. I'll see you then.